A 4-H animal project is often the main reason middle or high school students join the organization, but those shows have to be funded. The Monitor's Rick Treptow reports in the state's largest spring show, the Georgia National Livestock Show in Perry, that it's been fortunate to continue to get the financial support it needs.
This was the gilt section of the hog show. Females less than 1 year old, never birthed. 630 of the 1,257 animals in the market hog show. Eric POLICH of Iowa was the judge.
The young lady's gilt coming out here next. One of the real nice design gilts in class. You got to like that about her. She's a
division competition was run after every 5 classes.
Balance and design is what gets you over the hump in terms of winning classes, winning divisions, winning major championships. And I think the one out here that does it best for me, that kind of combines a lot of that, all that stuff we look for in market hogs, you know, width and muscle, balance and design, soundness and functionability with rib and pliability, is the young lady's black-eyed gilt over there along the side of the ring. She'll be your champion of this division. Congratulations.
TRISTAN HERNDON of Jeff Davis County 4-H and her family were proud to have had one of the show's top 5 hogs.
And I feed her marshmallows and actually spend time with her to make her feel more like she's family, and that makes her cooperate more.
To put on a big state or regional livestock show takes a lot of support, and not all of that support comes from the families.
In the hog show and over with the steer competitors, we found the state director of the 4-H program, Art Smith. He grew up on a Warren County cattle and cotton farm. Smith spends most of his time now finding support for the program.
Sponsorships are everything as far as the success of the program. We look for private supporters, both business and individuals, foundations, to help us support these programs. With the reduction in state funds and federal funds for both 4-H and FFA, it becomes difficult to deliver the program. But in order to pass along scholarships and rewards and award plaques and what have you to these young people, we depend on private donors, and the Georgia Farm Bureau, along with a lot of other private donors in this state, have been tremendously supportive of our efforts over the years.
One night during the livestock show, there was a banquet for all the exhibitors, their families, and the sponsors. Georgia Farm Bureau State President ZIPPY DUVALL picked up 3 plaques for the farm organization's financial participation. They included one for the top 5 market barrels and gilts, the Grand Champion steer, and the banquet itself. Farm Bureau also was one of the sponsors of the rodeo, which all the exhibitors got a chance to enjoy one of the 3 nights.
You know, during hard times, we tried to step up and take the place of where some other companies couldn't sponsor. We've been very fortunate that agriculture is our focus, so why not put our focus on this area of the state where our show place is here, and to focus on the children that's focused on agriculture.
The official catalog over the 21 years of the livestock show in Perry has always gone to a deserving ag leader. This year it went to the man who started the catalog and was a key player in getting the Agricenter built in Perry, Dale REDEKER. He served as the facilities ag manager for about 13 years before retiring in 2004. He was a vocational agriculture teacher before that.
I've always made it a endeavor, I guess would be the word, to do what I could for a kid if they're interested in livestock judging or public speaking. The kid's going to take mine in your place, and we needed something, and Georgia was, I hate to say it, a little behind the times in facilities, not in educational program, but the facilities, you've got to have that.
The final winners in the gilt show were reserve champion Brandon McCraney of Dodge County 4-H. The grand champion was Blake Huffmaster of Brooks County 4-H. Congratulations, though, to the over 2,000 students. Having respect for the judge seemed to be a good lesson, too. In Houston County, I'm Rick Treptow for the Georgia Farm Monitor.